Hello, people of the interwebs. Hold on. We have a cord mishap. Okay. Hello, people of the internet. Welcome back to Ace Attorney and Chill. Sending a tweet real quick. Streaming more Ace Attorney. YouTube, Twitch, and Tickety Talk. And share now. I have like a app that I can send Blue Sky Twitch. Blue Sky Twitter and Threads all at the same time, which is pretty neat, I would say. All right, everything's going. Just make my TikTok chat a little bigger. Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, let's get back into it. Oh my god, we were talking to this creepy ass dude. We were trying to find something about the girl who went to the sister went to the hospital here. Not entirely sure what the goal of that would be. What kind of attractive items would that be? Alright, well, maybe we gotta go back to Kurine Village. Is it just gonna always look like someone's in this bed? Okay. Back to the winding way. This is Ace Attorney and Justice for All, the second game in the Ace Attorney series. I'm playing on Ace Attorney Trilogy. This music is catchy. I'm like, do I have to solve this first? Like, who's Oxida? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Grey guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. I'm playing Ace Attorney and Justice for All. Okay, I'm so confused on what I'm supposed to be doing now. We talked to her already. Okay, I guess I do have to just go back to the hospital. This guy's so weird. What if I show him a gun? Attractive items. Like, I don't know what he means by that. Maybe this? Now this is... Oh, here we go. Now this is what I'm talking about. Yes, nice. This is nice and exciting. What do you think? Does anything grab your attention? There's no mistaking this nice. Yes, I like this. Is it the boobs? Yes. Mind if I borrow it for a while for private research purposes? That's okay. I don't think I support his research. I'm so confusion. Is it this? Okay, is talking about attractive items just the thing that's like... Is this like a red herring? Huh. Let's see. This guy with the broken leg. Alright, maybe I gotta go to my office? No. Detention center? No. Thank you, Marcelo. What the fuck? I'm so confused right now. Man. Yo, WSB, I'm back. Hopefully you beat the case today. Happy Tuesday. Thank you. I mean, I don't think I can beat the case today, even if I wanted to. Not because it's hard, just because it's, like, long. I only played for, like, 2 hours. But, thank you for coming back, everybody. Oh, my goodness. I'm already stumped. So I'm looking up what to do at Hottie Clinic. I'm so confusion. Oh. I had to give him my attorney's badge. Why didn't I think of that?
What's this?
I'm a lawyer. Right now I'm investigating a murder.
Yes. What is with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer. Yes.
The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you.
Is that right? Well, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually, I'm not the real director.
Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that.
What do you mean?
Oh, he's gonna give me some real information.
Walking Dictionpedia.
I mean, walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that. And my specialty is a young, silky smooth, honey patient.
Ew.
You wanted to know about little Miss Edie Meanie, right? That girl, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well.
Ew.
Yes, Miss Innie is really cute in this picture. You'd agree, right?
Yeah, sure.
I wish I could see her again. Maybe the next time she has a big accident. Yes.
Wait, so what do I do after the attorney's badge? Oh, wait, I just probably have to ask him more questions, right? Oh, wait. Fuck, I asked the wrong question. Okay, eeny meeny.
Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl. That's right. She was transferred here from the general hospital. This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases.
What was she ill with?
Ill? No. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see it was a huge wound at that.
A huge injury.
Her body was wrapped around and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast. Yes, it was an accident. They're scary cars. Yes.
Car? You mean it was a traffic accident?
Yep, that's what gave her terrible injuries. I swore it was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes.
Well, I know what's wrong with this old guy. He's a pervert. One heck of an accident. Oh, shit.
Her whole face was burned like bad toast. It was a good thing Miss Innie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together.
Oh. Oh, so he got her picture. Ew. I hope Phoenix calls the police on this man afterwards. What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. I probably got burned up along with the car. Yes.
Oh, the article. You thought something like this might come up? Weird.
According to this, Miss Innie was in the passenger seat. The
passenger seat, huh?
And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute, a sea of fire was all around her. Miss Innie fought with the door, finally got it open and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes.
Okay.
I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes.
Ugh, I don't like this man. I will not tell her you said hi. I think that would be a breach of privacy. Hey, so how was the clinic? Did you go to the clinic? Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess. What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Oh, yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops. Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police? She said she had something to tell him. Things sure are getting interesting. But honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot. Well, I guess you could put it that way. It always starts out small, you know, stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. And now you see what it's turned into, a murder, that's what. Yeah, what a mess. Hey, hold on. What? That stuff you were just saying about, that's the first I've heard of it. Yeah, really? Well, it's old news to everyone in the world. Well, excuse me. Is your name Morgan Rip-On Reeler? 169? You said something about stealing the master's seat. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Fey, but the one that was really supposed to be the master that was that old granny. Was supposed to be the master. Interesting. Do you know where Eenie Meenie is? I saw her not too long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle. You got something to ask her? Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. Okay. So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter. The eldest daughter? Turns out that old bat is Misty Fey's older sister. Oh. They say the older sister is usually the one with the more spiritual power. Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost to her younger sister, Misty. This made the whole townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things, too, like she's the oldest, and yes, she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful. I keep trying to do more sandy cheeks, and then I go more like black, like Louisiana Southern. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger? Ma's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon. Okay, well, that gives... Oh, wait, no, I actually don't want to go to that creepy man's clinic again. Okay, Pearl has gone away. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. Like, what's with that scary look on your face? All right, let's get to the bottom of this accident. The biggest tree is made by the most patient seed. True. Spitting wisdom in the chat today. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. The other accident. You bitch. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Where's the article? Oh. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from a year ago. It says Miss Amy Meany holds an interview about Crash. The sharpest blade is forged by the quietest fire. T. You know what I'm saying? Master Wu. This is so dope. I feel like I have like a well, I do have a master in the midst in the chat. Ah! You suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to the hospital, correct? Like, wait, what now? That's not me, huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. My name, Amy Meany, is pretty Girl, what? Your sister's name, Mimi Meany, is on here, too. Like, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm, like, totally getting goosebumps. Are you serious? I don't have anything besides the driver's license and the... Okay, can I quit this? Fuck! Okay. Damn. The loudest in the room are rarely the strongest. True, I'm extremely loud and I can't lift that much weight. Master Wu is so tough. So tough. I'm really digging this. Wisdom. Oh, wait. Wasn't there something about her being hospitalized that... What did... Oh, she just gave me the tip to go there, but... Nothing that proves that she was hospitalized. Okay, so maybe we do have to go back to Hottie Clinic. I have to go find the path of the stream. Goodbye. Thank you for dropping by and dropping some wisdom, Master Wu. I really appreciate it. Alright. Let's see. X-ray room.
Well, it's because that's the X-ray room. Yes.
No, Master... I know, I'm sad Master Wu left. Hello, Springtrap 1971 W. There is something very peculiar about this guy, because I know it's not me. No, that guy is weird. He's weird as fuck. But, like, what do I do with this information? Can I go back to the detention center? Okay, no. There's nothing there for me. Okay, maybe I'm not supposed to get that right away. Let's see what's going on in the channeling chamber. Nothing. Okay, so Morgan's not around. No. I always come back. Can I crust? Crust? Is this like a slang term that I don't know, or are you meaning to say cuss? Because you could absolutely say bad words. I don't mind that. No slurs. Like, no slurs, but bad words, fine. Meditation room. Cuss. Yeah. Yeah, you can cuss. I mean, I've dropped. Fuck! Yeah. That's the mood. That's the mood of the moment. Every time I wake up. Fuck! Piss. I don't think piss is a curse word. I mean, it's not the most polite way to describe that bodily function. Uh, I'm at a fucking loss here, man. This one is like significantly more difficult, I feel like, than. Hello, Sunny Van J6B8S. I'm Hello. Let's see. What do I have in my court record? So they both were in car accidents. Were they in the same car accident? Is what I want to know. There are 2 articles about the car accident. I have the driver's license photo. I'm Lynn. Hello, Lynn. This looks like an off-brand Pokemon. It's got a similar art style, but this is more of a visual novel than an RPG. Shit. Alright. Meditation room. More. More. Books versus Pac-Man. Is that a thing? I do love Pac-Man. I sub. Also, I'm German and British. Oh, thanks for the subscription. We love people from all over the world. Let's go. I want to go to the club in Germany. I love German club music. Okay, I truly... What the fuck do I do now? I keep having to look shit up. I feel embarrassed. I didn't have to look up this much playing the first one. I did have to look up some, but not too much. Huh. Wait, this says all I need is the newspaper clipping and the license photo. Oh, I gotta do. Hello, this hello is hello. 9 is no. Trust me, you don't want to go to a German club. Why wouldn't I want to go to a German club? Yo, is it fine if you got? Yo, it's fine if you gotta look up stuff better than spending 15 minutes on the case, just going back and forth in between areas. True, true. I agree. I'm like, I used to have a lot of shame. That's what I did in my playthrough. I wasted so much time. Fair. I hit a certain point where I was like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed to go on a walkthrough forever, and then I was like, this is when I had a job, and I was like, I have a job. Like, I don't have a lot of time to play video games. I'm just gonna try to get through the pace. I'm stuck. But I'm curious, Springtrap 1971, why don't I want to go to a club in Germany? I love German club music, and I've always felt like Berlin, like I've always heard so much about like the Berlin club scene. I've also always wanted to go to a club in Spain. I've been the only other like country I've been to the club and is Italy, and I had a lot of fun at the. I probably had too much fun at the club in Italy, to be honest. They started playing the music from the Lizzie McGuire movie, and I was like, "Oh, so we need to do shots because they're playing the Lizzie McGuire movie song at the club in Italy." It was a room. It was full. Like there was one room that was like the American room, and they were playing hip hop, and then there was one room that was like the Italian room, and they were playing like kind of dance music, which I love. I love both, but I was with my fellow Americans at the club. Everyone is drunk and cocky and fucking weird. I mean, I don't mind people being drunk, but cocky and weird, maybe that's an issue. I wonder if it's I wonder if it's a situation similar to American clubs where I had never been to a straight club until I went to Vegas. Well, it's a club. People are gonna be drunk. Exactly. I'm like, whatever. That's a club. But like, when I went to a club in Vegas, everyone just kind of stood there with their drinks, kind of like. And I was like, we're at the club, and there was some like special DJ, and everyone was like. I was like, girl, let's dance. And like West Hollywood, you go to the club, everyone's dancing. So if it's a situation like that where nobody's dancing, I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, let's try this again. But there's other things I want to do in Germany as well. It's just that the club is something I've always kind of like fantasized about. But I thank you for your input. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Okay. Alright, we don't need to hear this dialogue all over again. Saving my voice for when I actually do it. Oh. When we hit a spot that we haven't heard yet. What? Jesus Christ. Also, they play awful music, not good songs. Interesting. I want to ask you about, it's like that real fast, like do kind of music, right? That's what I've heard, that like it's like real fast. Never been but heard. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, well, we're gonna ask her about her car accident. Okay, we're gonna prove she was in an accident with the newspaper clipping. And then, hi, Saoirse. My name, Eeny Meeny, is pretty common. That's hilarious. Who the fuck is named Eeny Meeny? Hey! I just got the, like, text to speak on like TikTok chat. It sounded a little crazy. Never. All right. Did we get her? This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Well, I would figure hospitals is where people are hospitalized at. Huh? So there was a certain patient there. He was quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. Now are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Okay, so like, I was in an accident, sure. But like, that's like totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And the woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Do you suppose the woman that died in the accident could be... I believe it was your sister, Mimi Meanie. Mimi! You were riding in your sister's car while she drove. The two of you were together when the accident occurred, making it one and the same. Got it. Let's go. Germany's okay. Not the best, but England is also okay. That's fair. That's fair. I really like I mean I went to England once and I had a great time, but I was also a kid, so I don't know. But I love Europe. I mean, I know Europeans get annoyed when Americans are like, I'm going to Europe, but they usually mean that they're going to more than one country in Europe when we say that. But every time I go, I have a great time. But my next goal trip wise is to finally go to Asia. I'm hoping to go to Japan. That one is more of a sure bet, but I'd also like to go to Korea on the same trip. Traffic accident. Okay, we got it. I hate those damn cycle. They're hard. They're hard. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were like on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. That's also true. We do need to plan our trip to Mongolia and Kazakhstan. I want to at least spend one night in a yurt, drink some goat's milk, and ride a horse. Oh, going to Hawaii and might be living there. That's fun. Which island of Hawaii? I'm guessing Honolulu, but that's just a guess. If I got it right, then I'm gonna feel so smart. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke, and I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that, too. Like, pay my sister back. Say digger 10 times for 20. This feels like a trap, but I'm also African American, so you can't get me canceled for that. Miso Kudosa is Korean. Google it. Will do. This does give Eni a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Ha ha ha, it seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. What? I think you get the picture. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Ha ha ha. Okay, well, I think that's everything from there. Let's see if Morgan, not a trap. Okay, sure. And you didn't spell dollars right. but I'll let it slide. Spelling mistakes are okay. Slurs are not. Okay, what do we got going on here? Looks like something's up. Stop, stop, leave my mother alone. Ow, hey, hold on, pal, I'm not gonna hurt.
Pearl, dear, it's perfectly all right. I will be out for a short while with this young man.
Mother, please let me go too.
No, you must stay here and protect the manor.
But, aw, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real pistol. Detective, do not upset me further. Ah, sorry. Why does he always want to show the little girl his gun? I love Gumshoe. That's my husband. Mother. Sorry, Pearl. Your mother's a bitch-ass bitch. Mother. This has never happened before. Pearls. Mr. Nick. I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is gonna happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be all right. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. All right, we're going to the detention center. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Oh, it's Mia. Nice.
I know nothing about this game, but it's giving the mom's boyfriend trying to impress her kid.
Duh. Yeah, it's so his normal partner in crime is Maya Fey, who is a spirit medium, and her sister Mia is taking over her body now. So we can't see what she normally looks like, but that's his like partner in crime. This was his mentor who died in the first game. And the little girl is Maya's little cousin. And they're all spirit mediums. That's why they're dressed like this. But you can always tell Mia is who's taking over Maya's body because her tits are out. So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few psych locks of her own. Hello. Femboy has joined. Hello, Femboy. Thanks for joining. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last bits of information I need to know. Why is she hiding things from me? What? I can't use this? Mia, yes. Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Oh, now I can use... I just had to do the sequence of events, right? Why? Do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. Looks like time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia. Gulp. Okay, now we use the truth-telling stone thingy. Oh, hell no. Filed by fuck believe. Oh, boy. Is this person known for shenanigans? Or, I mean, I don't mind femboys. Femboy hooters are welcome. Phoenix. You think I'm hiding information about someone from you, is that right? Yes, alright. Then tell me who you think I'm protecting. Morgan, Faye, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Oh, wow, I got it! Well done, but the murder was being committed. My aunt was outside with everyone else, which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Oh, shit. Is it this? The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator. Oh, I got it! If you go to Germany, please bring a Colt for protection. Jesus Christ. I guess so. I don't have a gun. I know it's I'm one of the Americans who does not have one. What? Huh? Oh, shit. I thought this would be it. Fuck. I'm cheating again. Sorry. Huh? Oh, my capture card cut out for a second, but we're good. Ah! Okay. It's the black key. Shoot. Is she doing this on purpose to me just to, like, check if I've been paying attention? Because, like, rude, Mia. I play Trump and have 3 buttons and I have 6 notes. Like, what the fuck? Sure. I don't know what that means. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of my aunt. Exactly. You did very well, Phoenix. Oh, so she is testing me. Girl. However, like I said at the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me, but I want to know if my aunt was the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? What did she need? Oh, jeez. What did she need? A gun! No. I think I need eeny meeny. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. She needed an accomplice. Eeny meeny. She's the answer to the final question, which means that my aunt and Eeny meeny were in cahoots. Oh, good. We're gonna need all the life bar we can get if we, are gonna go to the trial. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. The person who would have had to know a lot about Fay Manor and the village itself to do this, but Morgan already has an alibi, yes. Which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We could assume that Eeny Meeny is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? Also, we don't really know. Well, I know what Morgan's motive is. She's jealous of Maya Fey and wants to get rid of her to put Pearl on the as the main mystic, right? I'm guessing that's the motive. Then there's only one possibility, huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Mother, she's the one who holds the key to this. Mother. Don't be silly. Mine, of course, Misty Fey. Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. All right. We're going to court. We're going to court. We're going to court. We're gonna go to the trial. June 22nd, 9:51 a.m. District Court. Defendant lobby number 3. Okay, this is Maya Fey, Saoirse, for when I was explaining to you about the medium. Nick, yeah, did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18, just like me? Yeah, why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. Good luck in the trial. You're gonna need it. Oh, fuck. Okay. I trust you. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Von Karma. She's been in Germany all this time by herself, and she's so grown up. Hey, Germany, here we go. That's for you, Springtrap. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me, and well, I'm the daughter of the master. I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. Don't worry, you're all... Von Karma's a little girl, too. And you know what I say to that? Fuck them kids. Hey, morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support. Yeah. Oh, no. We do not want her. Could you do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today, too? Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch. Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help. Mr. Nick, that's enough. You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, not this again. Please, can you do this for us, Pearls? Alright, I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you to your alone time. Aw. How I say water is water because I'm British. So true. Water? Let's go, Germany. What do you mean? What's going on? Do they... The image of your defeated face will be... Wait, I don't remember which voice I did for her. Oh, Pearl with the shipping never changed, yes. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world. All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix.
Don't be foolish, you foolish fool! Wearing the foolishly foolish clothes. The famous one is me! I am the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country.
Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Von Karma.
Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Faye.
It's true what they say. Women really are scary when they fight. Gulp. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes. And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been. Also, I have Hispanic friends, so hells yeah, you fool poot. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh my god. Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin. Alright, let's hear it. The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of the arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point. What? But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture, not the defendant?
I never said that it wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room, and I believe that this is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the
Sorry, capture card went weird. The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fay, to the stand. Oh, man. Fucking bitch. Their fuck-ass hair.
Witness, name, and occupation. My name is Morgan Fay, and I am a spirit medium in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean in a manner of speaking?
Ah! I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique? A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world, that is. Yes, that is.
You, be quiet. Now, witness, something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
What? Girl, what? I sense lies are afoot. Lies. 9 does...
Court would be a lot more interesting if lawyers could whip the judge.
I know. I guess so. I think there needs to be something a little bit more psychosexual going on in in courts. Order. Miss Fay, please testify to this court what happened during the time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante of this trial. Yeah, upped the ante. Like an auntie and auntie, you know? After we heard the gunshot... I keep going transatlantic. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after the bitch! The lies! The deceit! Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Miss... Oh, please. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right.
That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
That's my message to Pearl. Hey, Pearl's the kid. It's Morgan who we've got the problem with. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Unless you don't like the kid, then I'm not... Then, by all means, fuck them kids. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go. Okay. I don't buy that she escaped. Where could she have escaped to? We were in the room. Just now, you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to? I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lada's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English. Not to mention, she looked awful. I could already see people in the Heartland geared up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Fuck, bitch! Like I said, good luck. Oh. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. Yeah. There was another reason you wanted us both out when the room wasn't there. You must testify. Why did you chase us out of the room? I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger. Oh, we walked ourselves into a trap.
Damn. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze.
Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easy.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember at the time the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Ack!
You're not sure, so 10 minutes. Wait, she had no knowledge, and how did she wake up in the... Then how can you know for sure the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that? It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on to her next witness. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. Why would you lie? You're a liar.
Objection!
So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what... But, girl!
The witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there will always be later. Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done when she was gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone? Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss Eeny Meeny, who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
Eeny Meeny. Oh boy. Where is Miney Mo? I mean, I know there's a Mimi Mini, but I feel like there should be a Miney Mo in this. Okay, so my name is, like, Eeny Meeny. I'm, like, researching, like, parapsychology stuff at the, university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's, like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. This judge is so dumb.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Meaty.
After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct?
Well, like, I guess.
If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake. That's what I've been saying. This judge is so weak and stupid. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor, Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
Are you saying that the spirit of the spirit was the spirit of the witness's sister?
Yes, Mimi Meaty. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness!
Like, yeah?
In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it.
Like, do I totally really have to? My sister, like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Ine? Oh, jeez. This is not good. She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said? Yes.
There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this. I'm going lighter on this voice. My throat's starting to hurt. The end. I'm just going to be intense with her. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now was all made up. It was just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia, what do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We could do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool speaks out more foolishly. Foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
Oh, man. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition it was gonna totally be a seedy day. But, oh, wait, I have a drum roll. Whatever. I have a boom boom sound effect. I don't remember which one I made it. Oh, no, that's not it. That wasn't it. Sorry. It was, like, in my number... keys. I don't remember. Oh, well. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. Do you know the time? Like, maybe a little before 11 a.m. Something like that, I think. 11 a.m. Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when someone came into your room. Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more clear about it. Sorry, my bad. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Hi, call me Mr. Afton. Okay. Witness, about this person who entered the side room. It was like, oh my god, that's totally my sister. Are you absolutely sure? I guess. You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, the defense dress. I hadn't seen her in so long. I was so happy and like, oh my god, yes. I was happy in like a sad way. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible. Can we go through this like sob story a little faster? Put the bills. Was murdered by that person. Okay, well. Okay, there's something about that one and I'm not sure what. Oh, I'm so lost. Is it this? Oh, no, 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 no. Fuck. Okay. Holy Gen Z. That accent is older than just Gen Z. This is the accent of my people, the Valley Girls. Gotta go. Have a good night. Or morning. Or I don't know what time zone you're in. But thanks for joining. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I gotta look. I'm so confusion. Press on Eni's fourth statement. Okay. Okay, what's the fourth statement? I like having seen her so long. I was happy in a sad way. Okay. Okay. 2, 3, 4. This was the one I was like least likely to question because it was like, well, yeah, I mean that sounds like the way it would be to see your dead sister. But like maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about like the occult, but I like know all about the Korean channeling technique. The point here is the witness originally recognized that that was her sister. Yeah, like what she saw it. No, question further. So you didn't really think anything strange about the whole encounter? No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to be like, this was strange. But, ow, don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase objection, you could try using that once in a while. It's very important. Because she would have been covered in blood. Alright, Mr. Wright, Miss Beanie, amend your testimony. Like, I'm, like, totally cool with that. I wasn't, like, scared at all, and, like, her costume looked totally... Her costume looked normal? Boom. That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Eni. What? are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix, right? It was well constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Meanie, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, but I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Meanie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. I love the way she just chews on her beret. Why did I just forget the word beret? That's weird. Order. Miss Meanie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Meanie, I'm thinking, don't interrupt me. What are you stammering about, Your Honor? Well, that witness. Her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up with the testimony, if you please. After the murder, part 2. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended in. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channel. Yeah. Are you a fan of visual novels and adventure games? You know, Ace Attorney really is the first one I've played, like, as an adult. I'm sure I played some PC ones as a kid. But I don't remember. But I'm really enjoying this game. And I also got Monkey Island. I think I will play that for a video at some point. But are there any other visual novel adventure games that you would recommend? Name of word phrase. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. How did she get her to the channeling chamber? Without any of us noticing in the whole time. No, I'm not satisfied. After the murder, part 2. Like, the side room is kind of, like, dark, you know? Isn't it, like, a giant window? Objection! Don't push your subjective opinions onto this court. Like, that's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Meanie's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore... Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay. Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. You didn't see the blood? Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at the time as well. That's, Are you gonna tell me that you didn't notice the gun either? I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Her massive rack. Continue. I, like, persuaded my sister wasn't, like, right to do something like that. What was your sister, Miss Mimi, like at the time? Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew she, like, said she did something really bad. Big fan of Monkey Island. In terms of adventure games, I'd recommend Broken Sword and Sam and Max. One visual I like is Steins Gate. I'm gonna write these down. Because I'm always looking for new stuff to play. Either just for myself or for the stream or for the channel. So, alright. Broken Sword. Hello, Baroness 34. Broken Sword. Sam and Max. Steins Gate. Thank you for the suggestions. How's it going, Baroness 34? But I, like, think she knew she, like, did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to apologize to Miss Morgan. Oh, bitch, please. Did Mimi Spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. Oh, sure. And I, like, took my sister to the channeling chamber. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better, too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better. She says with her whip at the ready. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know. May I ask you one more thing, Miss Meanie? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? Like, what do you mean? When you... Ooh. Ooh, shit. Arrived at the crime scene. I'm talking about when you arrived at the channeling chamber, of course. Like, no, nothing strange. What should I do? Hold on. Did I pick the right one? I hope I did. Oh, shit. Okay, I have to go through that. I'm still in court. Still in court. Yes, I'm still in court. This is a... Oh, shit. I went past the part I needed to go back to. This is a long trial. Sometimes these trials take, like, at least an hour, or more. Persuaded my sister wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Okay. Is your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess, okay, we're just gonna go right through this dialogue. Okay. When you were going to the crime scene. Like, no, nothing strange. Press harder. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the chamber is all that important? It's very important. I asked because it's very important. Holy shit, an hour for a game. Fuck. Yeah, the investigation and the court scenes are really the crux of the game. I mean, it's really what the game is all about, is leading up to the trials. Miss Meanie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. Wait, I didn't mean to hold it there. I remember, like, totally didn't see anyone on the way. Shit. Hold on. Present the broken urn. I finally found the fault, or I guess, in your case, the crack in your perfect line. Crack is whack, y'all. Take a look at this urn. Like, urn? There are cracks. Do you see them? So, like, what does that prove? Who cares about some worn-out old urn? Like, yeah. I already said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about urn, did I? It looks like you still don't understand. I propose if you had really been walking around the winding way at that time, there was no way you could have not seen this person. I'd like to introduce someone to you. Does the play that... How many of these are there? Does the video game for an hour, no matter how many of these there are there are 3 mainline Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney games. There are 3 Apollo Justice Ace Attorney games. And then there are 3... I don't know if it's only 1 or 3 of the, like, prequel Ace Attorney games that I always forget the name of. So I think there's at least 7. Might be more. And yeah, it's usually, like, an hour of an investigation, an hour of court, an hour of investigation, an hour of court. And as each case gets harder, it gets progressively longer. And this is the first case in the game on this one. And this one's been hard as fuck. So I'm like, oh shit. I am like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Yes, and how is this child relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. Hell no, I'm not playing that. Fair. It's a lot of fun, though. I think if you get into the story, the characters in this game are a lot of fun. But if you're not interested in, like, visual novels or, like, story kind of games like this, then I totally understand not being super into it. There's also Edgeworth games. They take place between Phoenix and Apollo. Oh, I didn't even know that. Whoa, I'm like learning so much about Ace Attorney all the time. But I definitely have to check those out. I'm really into this series now. After I spent so much time with it, making a video of it, and now I just like... I like on a whim bought all of them, and I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'm into this. She just happened to break this urn. Ow, wait, she broke the urn? Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. No! She turned Australian there for a second. That looks like real life problems. And Pearl was the one who put it back together while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Oh shit, we love an Ace Attorney crash out. Miss Meanie. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Grrr. I think we have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Meanie. You are a masterful liar. Ah! Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Meanie, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? There is no goddamn way. Your lies end here. What do you... The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here. Oh. Shall I ask Mia for help? Oh, okay. The dude that has black hair looks like Ash, isn't it? He does kind of look like Ash Ketchum. Interesting. This is a pretty good case. Enjoy the Ace Attorney games. They're some of my absolute favorites. They're awesome. I'm loving them. Crazy comparison. It is a crazy comparison. I had never thought of it, but like if Ash was a grown-ass man, I think he would look something like that. That's so funny. Gotta catch 'em all. We had gone to call the police. So like what does that like have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Meanie, how did you know that fact? How? I could see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Or Astro Boy. Oh, yeah. It's that same hair vibe. Which means, Miss Meanie, you did in fact go into the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Oh! There's gotta be some trap door. Yes, that's right, Your Honor, which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Meanie, answer the question. Don't ask a question off a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix. Well, she had to be in the channeling chamber, right? I know, I'm just double guessing. Okay. That's what I figured. Yeah. Miss Meanie was at the scene of the crime. Oh. Yes. You were hiding behind the screen. Shut it, Gramps. If you knew exactly how old I am. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. The witness was hiding in the folding screen with the help of this. The big-ass box that Lotta popped out of. Why does that one dude have a... I genuinely cannot tell you why Von Karma's daughter has a whip other than being an intense, crazy-ass bitch. You were hiding inside this box. Ah, we got her. That tiny little box. No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Objection! But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it had nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright? Do you think you could prove... Yeah, it wasn't there the whole time. Wait, I don't remember. Oh, what's the proof? Imagine just Jeopardy music on while playing. Oh, that would be so stressful. Oh, there's a bullet hole. Phew. There's a hole. About 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard of that before? The folding screen. It had a hole the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Miss Meanie, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Ah! Order, order! Then, Mr. Phoenix. What about this picture? Are you saying that this person in the soda is Eenie Meenie? That's exactly what I'm saying. Miss Eenie Meenie, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore Medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey. She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by himself. Correct. It's not possible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you the foolish receive no mercy. Wait, Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? What? You can't be serious. Miss Meanie, you had an accomplice. Also, why does Jude look like that one dude in Happy Gilmore but white? Does the judge look like that one dude in Happy Gilmore but white? Oh my god. Oh, you mean the dude with no hand? I don't see it, but that's a really funny thing to say. If it wasn't someone from Crime Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Faye household, you wouldn't have had that box to use. Morgan Faye? Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Meanie? Grr, grr. You shot Dr. Gray with your own two hands. Do you deny it? Okay, let's see the crash out. Ah! I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself in the scene of the crime long beforehand. Both are bald. That is true. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Bang! Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that's why the whole of the folding screw was so low to the ground. I knew you would be able to finish it tonight. Thank you, Frizzlord. I love your support. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and bang! After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room. Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear, which is why upon hearing the shots, we forced our way out into the channeling chamber. Click. Miss Meanie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood and pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through, which is precisely why Morgan Fay chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Good job. Thank you. Hurry before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind the murder. Ha! Ha 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 ha! What? Who is that laughing at a time like this? Ack! Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry. Are you still by chance evolving? What is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely. Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Bomb bitch. Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial... What? If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble, huh? Working together with the medium, pretending to be one, putting on... Oh. Easy. Mode. Yeah, that's right. What exactly I was gonna say. Why would Miss Eeny Beeny want to kill Dr. Gray? What is her motive? Oh, easy. Just as I thought you... What? Because through that accident, you suffered a lot, hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proved that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing. Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, like, going to explain, so, like, please listen. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge then, like, why would I have waited this long? And sides, like, the guy that I thought was the spirit thing thought of the spirit thing was like Dr. Gray. It was like a total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see... Ouch! Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. What? The end. I think we have our answer, Miss Meaty. The revenge plan is overly complicated. What? Gotta go. See ya. Nark! What happened? I thought I had her for sure. Hee hee. Hee hee. See, like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hope you like your slice of humble pie. Very well. I now conclude... What? Did I lose the case? Hold it. Your Honor, please, allow the defense one more minute. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculous, messed up plan for a murder. But, you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix, everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it's also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you could prove Miss Meany had a motive, then why did she kill the victim this way? Can you provide the reason? Well, obviously, yes. That's all that whipping people assault. That's assault. All that whipping people assault. It is assault. Okay, we have a 5-minute recess. All right, Mia's hopefully gonna guide me. Is it really true about my aunt? I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Edie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan. That's terrible. Why would my aunt? Everything is just... Ack! Miss Von Karma, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation? Ugh. Looking down on me even though we're the same age. Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering. Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back. Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion, and then we'll know who the real winner is. Wait, that was it for the recess? I thought Mia was gonna, like, give me some help. Court will now reconvene. Can I? Might have congratulated a bit early, but that's because I know you got this in the bag. You're basically right there. Thank you. And that is the car accident where you're the motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Meany, please testify to this court about your car accident last year, huh? I thought that, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. Miss Meany, if you please. Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped, too. So I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of, like, a jolt. And it was, like, a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk of the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was a talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister. Glug! Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip. Yes, Mr. Wright. You may question the witness. Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did, in fact, drug Minnie's sister. Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle. Interesting. Yeah, like, that was in May, too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, May 2nd. And, like, our accident was, like, on the 24th. 2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence? My sis was, like, totally tired, so that's why, duh. Like, something really bad had happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct? Yeah. What was the cause of the mistake? Like, I heard it was because, like, the medicines got mixed up. Was that the fault of your sister, Mimi Minnie? Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis. That incident has nothing to do with the murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Minnie's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Minnie was the one who made the mistake. But, like, it really wasn't my sis. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was, like, totally tired while she was driving. She was totally tired? You mean exhausted? Like, she had to, like, talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, totally terrible situation. It's no wonder then the car accident happened, huh? So then, why didn't you ask to switch places? Huh? Like, what are you talking about? I mean, switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have had switched places with her. True, true. But, like, I don't have my driver's license. This is news to me. I wasn't aware you didn't have your license, Minnie. Okay, but she does have her driver's license. That's a lie! Miss Minnie, that was a lame lie just now. Like, what do you mean? I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took to for the express purpose of getting your driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Minnie? That's right. Yeah, I had but like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so. What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director? Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. Ouch! No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November. What? November? The accident happened last May. Wait, but she was in... Wait, but she said she got out of the hospital after that. Why does she have a whip, too? Like, around that time, like, really close to getting my license, my sis was like, this is totally a big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too. I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. Alright, let's see where this goes. So what do you mean by really close? Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called. Permit? Wow. The big name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is. Well, this lawyer never had a permit. Wow. Ignore it's just to be whipped. What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is utter nonsense. So, like, may I continue? So does Phoenix not know how to drive? My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She valued cars. How much would she say she valued her car? Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice that someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands. Why did she take such special care of the car? How could you say that? It was brand spanking new car. New car? Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer? She, like, had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. It was a new car. Yeah, she had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK. The UK. Were those her boyfriend? Oh my god, Judge, you were so dumb. She had waited for, like, a whole year to arrive. How did she afford a sports car? My sister's new car was this totally special model from England. Oh, she said she didn't know anything about cars, and now she... Sorry, y'all. I'm checking again because I don't know. I got the license photo. I got the car part. Oh. But, like, when they make British cards to export to the United States, don't they put the... Oh, hi, Springtrap. I didn't see you come back. I was focusing really hard. I am doing good as I continue to play this. Okay. We're going to give the article because it said she got out of the other side of the car. I didn't read the article, so I don't know how I would remember it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it? Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that? Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat? The left or the right? Well, on the right side, of course, because the driver's side is on the left side. That would be if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite. The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side. What do you mean by this? Miss Meany, you said that you had escaped using the right side of the door. But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat. Oh, shit. Order. Ack! Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again, and he said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Minnie. That's what Eni said, yes, but that's where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions. It looks like you finally found the real root of the murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court A question, Edie or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? Edie Beatty. And the answer is Eenie Meenie, of course. Why would you say that? Miss Eenie Meenie just said so herself in her testimony. She said that she escaped the car from the right side door, which would have been where the driver's seat was. Ow! I'm inclined to feel sorry for a foolish fool who foolishly spends his time foolishly. At the time, Miss Eenie had not yet received her driver's license. And that's why the accident happened. Hold it, Phoenix. It looks like you still don't know the real truth behind the accident. The real truth, I think, outside the box. Isn't that what they always say? Alright, one more time. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court, who was really driving that night? What? Okay, so I guess it would be Mimi. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive, but you just said that the witness was on the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who was the person standing at the witness stand right now? Oh, shit! That's Mimi Minnie. Eenie died. Objection! Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns since she was admitted to the hospital. And for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons used a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery. This picture is the picture her doctors gave her at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. But Mimi died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that's not the case. Then the body they found at the crash site, that was the body of the real Eenie Meenie. Isn't that right, Mimi Minnie? Whoa, I did not expect it going there. Holy shit. That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Meenie. Her sister Mimi then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Minnie from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure you could see now why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? Ah! What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Meenie. However, that would not have been possible because Mimi Meenie was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs. And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Well, Miss Eenie. Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? Oh, she's admitting to it. That's right, I admit it. My real name is Mimi Meenie. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close. But why? Why would you go as far as to throw away yourself to become your own sister? Mimi Meenie wanted her old self to disappear because of this. That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by this nurse. The nurse by the name of Meenie Meenie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Meenie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that incident, and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all, the only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident, her sister, and even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. And I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling kids. Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination. That jerk. If only I'd thought of that channeling mumbo jumbo. Mumbo jumbo. Becoming Edie was the most horrible experience in the world. Speaking of channeling, they're called I Hate It, I Hate It. I believe there's still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Meany choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear. The innocence of defendant Maya Fay. This is preposterous. I'm perfect. Me, Francisca von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Yow! Ow! Ah! Yow! Ow! 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 Ah! Ah! And one more for good measure. Just beat the shit out of me. Phoenix, hang on there, Phoenix. This court is a fraud! A sham! Now then, it looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Oh my god, she knocked him out. Not guilty! Let's go! We did it. Maya, I knew you were innocent. That is all. This court is adjourned. And your bitch ass on is a bitch ass bitch. I hope she goes to jail too. Congratulations, Maya. Sis? Aww. It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing? Sis. I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis. In my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. A familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Aww. And now there's a bullet through it. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Minnie had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. Possessed Maya Fay, who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh? Nick, congrats, Maya. Thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam. Well, you know, but I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick, but every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Minnie with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick. Now I can really give you my congrats. Yay! Thank you, Fritz Lord. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be? Nick, please, I need an answer. Is there a profile for Misty Faye? Oh. Is it Pearl? Pearly? 4 years from now, a new master will be born in Kurine Village, and that person will be you, Maya. But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear, and what would happen then? The Bridge family, my aunt. No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak, but the next person would be Pearl's. Ah, everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master. Yeah, I could see that. Did Maya say something just now? I think she was saying I thought so. Aw, poor thing. Her family fucking hates her. Her mom disappeared. Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell 13. My precious Pearl, you are the only one suitable to be master of Kurine, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl, that Maya Fay. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Girl, Pearl likes Maya. Okay. All right. Well, that is a perfect place to end the stream for tonight. Thank you, everyone who joined. I had a lot of fun tonight. And I'll be back with more Ace Attorney next Tuesday. And then Thursday will be a throwback game night. And I might have a guest. So that'll be fun. I will see you then. Later.